Greetings to you again, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Revelations Persona. In the last episode, we spent an extraordinary amount of time wandering around the various classrooms, talking to people, and learning a lot of things, such as Marriott's Great Painter. Sebek has a lot of unsavory rumors here in Lunavale, and two students, Bruce and Selena, aka Yosuke and Chisato, have been missing for a long while. I apologize for the rather exceptional lag there at the end of the previous episode, but we have a little bit more exploring to do. Hopefully, this episode will probably be a lot shorter than previous episodes, since there's not a lot left of St. Hermalin to deal with. And this music is rather ominous, and there is that secret passage, aka the hole in the wall that everyone knows about. And then there's you, faculty member. Yeah, he's one of those strict teachers, and he will try to stop people from using this as a means of getting out. And apparently he's going to have the hole sealed with concrete or something. Dean Harding, a very strict teacher who is very unpopular with students, better known in Megami Iban Roku persona as Takeshi Hanya, spelled Hanya. Yeah, as you can see, he has a very distinctive scar and an even more distinctive hairstyle. And for those of you who thought that Kenshiro Moroka from Persona 4 was a strict teacher, you don't know how lucky you all are. Because Hanya, or Harding, he's actually known as Darth Harding, nicknamed in the Revelation series, but Hanya is a teacher that nobody likes at all. Not even us. Even I don't like him. Yeah. In the PSP version, Mark says cheese it, and cheese it we shall. Apparently, Yukino thinks that the only decent teachers here are Miss Smith and the principal, Dr. Cotter, who will be meeting probably some point. Now we still have time, but first we want to head into this area here, this part of St. Hermalin, which is the gym, believe it or not, which actually has quite a lot to it. So, more walking around and more talking to people. He shoots, he scores, and it's been a while since I've played basketball. Yes, indeed, they're still missing. So you think that Sebek kidnapped them? Add that to the pile of rumors. Do I have proof, or a proof? Your intuition, huh? Well, why not? And apparently, this gym is brand new. That's probably not a good idea, especially if you get a certain Hanya breathing down your neck. But yeah, this basketball court is actually looking pretty nice. Yukino doesn't care in the slightest. You probably have a better gym in your house there, Nate. And Mark actually really enjoys dancing. Yeah, I think we can. That says exit, but it's not really. It's, yeah, this is just the gym storage place. I remember these. Well, I can't remember what they're called. Well, high beams or something, but I don't think anyone sleeps in the gym. And I don't think there's anything in these lockers. I don't think there's anything we can take in the storage room. But there is a stage. An old lady named Mrs. Newrich. A millionaire in 6 months. That's, well, quite the development. Rumor has it she went to the ruins and stole some artifacts. Ruins, huh? It's something more to look into. Apparently, this place wasn't in good shape before. You have a band, Mark? Believe it or not, Hanya Toto is actually a pretty decent singer, by the way, just so you know. But, I'm sure we're gonna learn more about it later, but, the gym actually was, renovated over the, maybe 6 months? Or was it longer than that? I don't know. Anyway, we have more rooms to explore. Yeah, this is actually the drama club. And there's a cultural festival going on. Yeah, how about no? He should totally do it. Why not? Yeah, definitely him. Nate's actually looking forward to the cultural festival. That's a surprise. And of course, Mark will just dance randomly. And, well, for some reason we're kind of popular, I guess, but I doubt we're as, we have the reputation of Mary, who we still need to visit in the hospital. This appears to be the boxing club. Don't be a crazy dog. Yeah, those protein shakes are probably not a good idea. Yeah, especially Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I've heard some crazy stories about that. Anyway, on to the next club. Yeah, they actually have all of the school clubs here in the gym. Beware of stray arrows, like cats and dogs. No practice in the room, obviously. This is the archery club. Sport for mature intellects. And, these bows actually look kind of nice. Yukino doesn't particularly care for archery. You use razors as weapons. Yeah, interesting fact. Yukino was actually quite the delinquent herself until she turned her life around on account of Miss Smith. Yeah. Well, sure, why not? You might be decent at archery, and we still have to go to the hospital. Just a few more rooms to explore, adventurers, before we actually set out into Lunavale proper. And then we're going to have more exploration. And this room is quite the mess. Tammy, a new student in the fencing club, she fights with Tad every day. Yeah, this is the fencing club, where they do, well, fencing. Tammy is known in Megami Iban Roku persona as Tamaki, and believe it or not, she is actually an interesting character. Fun fact, she is actually the, well, I won't say for now. I will say in a moment. Tad, a well-known pest in the fencing club, he always picks on Tammy. This is Tadashi, is his full name. Yeah, all those pictures on the wall there. They are in terrible taste. But apparently Tad worships them, because why not? Yeah, this is their life. This is the life of Tamaki and Tadashi. Yeah, they always constantly argue. They get tired while they're arguing, but I doubt they ever get tired of arguing with each other. Apparently Tamaki ranks 3rd on the fencing team. She doesn't like to talk about her previous school. Perhaps something happened. Back to that interesting fact that I was talking about, because believe it or not, Tamaki actually came from a different school, the name of which I don't know about because I haven't looked into it, but it's a school that takes place in the Shin Megami Tensei spin-off, Shin Megami Tensei If. She is, in fact, the female playable main character. As to what Shin Megami Tensei If is, I don't know, because there was supposed to be a localized translation for it that's been worked on for years, and it has never seen the light of day, so I don't know. And I am not going to be going through the translated version, but suffice to say, Shin Megami Tensei If is pretty much responsible for Megami Iban Roku Persona being a thing at all. Little bit of real talk there, and Nate thinks that everyone in sports clubs are imbeciles. His favourite word of the month. Yeah, they like each other or they like to hate each other. One or the other. Yeah, as bad as Tadashi's graffiti is, we don't really need you adding fuel to the fire there, Mark. Let's just let them be for the time being. We've got 2 more rooms to explore here. No pain, no gain. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the new gym, the renovated gym. If by changing rooms, you mean those curtains, then, yeah. Also, no. Apparently this is the dance class. Or the dance club, I should say. And apparently Yukino is fond of the Nutcracker, which is a very, quaint melody we play. Yeah, she's angry because we know she likes ballet. But Mark doesn't like ballet. He likes dancing, but not ballet. There's that mention of Alfred again. I'll probably be running into him at some point as well. The door is locked. Well, that's a shame. Well, that's pretty much most of St. Hermalin to visit thus far. There is actually one more place that we have yet to go to, and that is the courtyard where Dr. Cotter is. So I was going to save that for last, before we finally head out into the world. Of course, we have to make it back to the infirmary. And don't look at Hanya. Do not look Hanya in the eye. It is a very dangerous thing. Phew, we made it. Thank the heavens. Yeah. Hanya is pretty much one of the worst teachers in all of St. Hermalin High. Bar none. Now these are the doors to the courtyard here, that we shall go out. And apparently TJ isn't the only one with a part-time job. Yukino has one as well. Interesting. Apparently Dr. Cotter likes nature, as shown by the flowers in her office. Unfortunately, Mark thinks that Dr. Cotter is a little too nice. Just taking a little stroll, a little midnight walk through the woods, that kind of thing. Apparently there's some kind of monolith here in the courtyard of St. Hermalin. Dr. Cotter is the principal of St. Hermalin. She loves nature as much as children. Her name in Megami Ibanroku persona is Principal Oushi. But here she's a doctor, apparently. And let's have a look at this plaque about this stone. The Hermalin stone. This huge stone was excavated in 1963 when construction workers were laying the foundation for the school. This rock consists of a very rare element known to release magnetic fields. I believe it's called thamatite or something like that. Legend states that an angel named Philemon dropped the stone from the heavens for protection of the town. I believe this stone is known as the Hermalin stone in the Megami Ibanroku persona and the PSP version. But Philemon, didn't we dream about a man wearing a butterfly mask by the name of Philemon? And even Nate realizes that this Philemon stone has great incredible value. I'm sure there is a reason. It might actually be important, but there is no time to waste. Finally, we have explored all the corridors here in St. Hermalin High, and sorry it took so long, but we can finally leave St. Hermalin behind us and make our way out to the hospital in the northeast part of town. And Nate just called us a bunch of sloths. Well, excuse me for living. Mark will never ever like Nate whatsoever. Not ever. And Yukino knows that both of them are immature in their own way. But it's time to leave. There is one more encounter. The last person that Nate wanted to see. Alfred is the butler at the Trinity Mansion. He treats Nate as if he was his own son. This finely dapper gentleman here is known in Megami Ibanroku persona as Yamaoka. And of course Alfred is yet another Batman reference in the localization of Revelation's persona. Also, by the way, this theme here, Yamaoka's or Alfred's theme here, is one of the few tracks that actually made it through virtually unscathed in the PSP version. And it's a really interesting one. I like it. Sir Nate. I believe he refers to him as Master K in Megami Ibanroku Persona. And Nate is actually very embarrassed by that. Yeah, laugh it up while you can, Mark. You stupid pest. Yep, Nate has a limousine, as if we didn't already know he was rich. Yeah, I think we just lost Yukino. Yukino is gone. We should probably head to the hospital now. And we are finally outside. We are now outside of St. Hermalin High, and we are now in the city of, well, Lunavale, or Mikage-cho. And yeah, before we head to the hospital, we definitely have a lot more exploring to do, dear adventurers. So when we return, we shall, well, explore the city of Lunavale, also known as Mikage-cho. As always, dear adventurers, until next we meet.